welcome back to another video. Today's video is done on my daughter Lucy. She gets her nails done for free all the time. Very lucky, isn't she? I've been for the last 2 days doing that blooming dining room and doing the floor. I've got no fingerprints left on my fingers, and my daughter's been misering me every day. Do my nails, do my nails, do my nails. So eventually, at like 4 o'clock today, I managed to get her to stick the tips on, and then I said, right, you stick the tips on and file them. Well, she only did half. And then I'm just wondering why she's sticking her finger up at me. She's quite bossy when I'm doing her nails. But anyway, she wanted a nice sparkly silver and white set. So this is kind of what we came up with. The glitter that I'm using here is, it says Own Mix 2. So I don't know where that's from or what that is, but it's absolutely stunning. It's very similar to Glitter Fairy Shards, which is what I'm going to use in a minute, which is the bigger pieces. This is just smaller pieces. It's still a chunky mix, but it's got smaller round pieces and holographic. Absolutely stunning. Then I went on to, I hate white. I hate Snow White. I don't know why I hate it. I prefer milky pink. So I kind of cut that because I'm just rubbish at white, and I have to go back and do another coat because, as you know, I can only put 10 small beads on instead of 2. I don't know what that's about, but I'm still practicing. So this next nail that you can hardly see because Lucy's finger's sticking in the way is going to be a full finger of shards. These silver shards, if you don't get them, honestly, they're absolutely amazing, and they'll go with any set because, like I say, the holographic, there you go, you can see now, and you can see them, or you could use them, should I say, with any set that you're doing. They're absolutely stunning. So this is what she wanted, nice and bright and sparkly, and so that's what we put on there. The next finger, oh, just going back to my dining room, by the way, at the end of this video you'll see I've included a couple of pictures because I said I'd put them on when I finished it, so you'll see those at the end. And now I've decided, now I've done my dining room, I need to give my kitchen a coat of paint, so it's never ending. Anyway, back to the nails. So this nail I was going to do, or I did do, a reverse application. The ones, if you remember, that I did yesterday, I think it was, on Handalina, I had no left side on it because I didn't do my edges. So this time I made sure that I got plenty of room either side. Then afterwards, when I filed this nail, there was a line in between my first bead and my second bead because I hadn't blended it properly. I've always heard people talking about this line, and I always thought it was some sort of imaginary line, and I actually saw it today when we were filing. You can't really notice it, no one else would notice it, but I was aware of it, so I'll make sure next time. You can see there, can you see where that line is? And I've not patted it down or stroked it enough, but anyway, she was pleased with it, so I'm not too worried, but I'll bear that in mind for next time. This now, we were going to do a glitter fade, so we were doing the horrible dreaded Snow White at the bottom. I mean, I love CJP stuff. I've used Birthday Suit there on the reverse now, just so you know. Crystal glass I've put down first on all the other nails that I'm using clear glitter, and then I will cap them all in crystal glass anyway. I'm going back to this now to put a second coat of Snow White, and it does make it a lot better. It doesn't seem to be as pigmented as, say, the black or the darker colours. I just really struggle with it. But milky white, I have milky pink even. I always call it milky white. Milky pink, I don't have any problems with it. But this white, I don't know, it just doesn't like me. I'm constantly picking fluff. I changed my towel over, and despite these towels being like hundreds of years old, whenever I wash them, they just seem to be like fluffy again, like new. And I keep getting them stuck on my nails. It's driving me nuts. Maybe I need to work on, you know, maybe one of those glitter boards that people work on, or something like that instead of a towel. I don't know. So I'm going to try and cap all in one. You know, I have a problem with that, and I can't do it. But I thought, this being a little tiny nail, I'm going to have a go at doing it. And look, I'm I'm halfway down the nail. I've nearly done it. Yay! I did it! I did it! I still needed a teeny weeny bit more at the bottom, but I nearly did it in one go. I was very pleased with myself. I couldn't do it again. Look at that. What size is that supposed to be? That's going to cover half the nail if I'm lucky. The problem is when I go into that little pot of crystal glass, I end up, because I have more liquid to get a bigger bead, it drips off in the bottom of the pot. This is why I decant it into smaller pots so I don't ruin the whole thing. And that's why I feel I can't get a bigger bead, because I feel I need more liquid and then it all drips in the pot. So I need some advice on that really from somebody, because I don't really know what I'm doing. This nail, you can definitely see that line now where I went a bit wrong, but I filed it. I have got more of a wall this time than I did last time. They're still not great. I can do better on myself. I just don't know why I find excuse my dog, Mika. I don't know why I find it more difficult to work on somebody else. I think someone else has said maybe it's the angle, because when we do our own nails we can do it from the side, but this is somebody sat in front of you, so it's a bit more tricky to file and what have you. Anyway, I did my best as usual, and I keep saying, as it's an excuse every time, I'm still learning, which I am. The problem is I'm just not getting enough practice, I think. But I'm off now for the rest of the week, so I may start my kitchen, or I may just sit in my nail room and do lots and lots of nails. I haven't really decided yet. So this nail we are going to use, Lucy was just looking to see what she wanted on this nail, and she wanted the shards again fading down. So I'm just putting some crystal glass down first so the glitter doesn't stick to the nail, and then we're just putting the shards on. They are stunning. You must get them from Glitter Planet. I'll leave the link below. I got one tip that somebody taught me, and I totally forgot to do it this time, is you always put your glitter at the front of your pots and not behind, because I dropped all my glitter in my crystal glass and you can see me picking it out. So always have your crystal glass and other powders at the back and have your glitters at the front. That is such a good tip, and I don't know why I forgot it. Anyway, silly me. So there's me just finishing that, and there's Lucy telling me she wants more there. So you do what the client wants and put more glitter on. Kids, eh? There you go. So that was how she wanted it. So then I'm just going to cap whatever's left that she's just checking that they're all okay to Madam's expectations. And then now I'm just going to cap this reverse glitter nail, and then the thumb, I think, and then we're done, and then I'm going to file. I have left actually a bit of filing in today. I don't normally, and it'll probably take about 10 hours to upload, but I wanted to put some in because I wanted to show that I was actually using the e-file today, which I don't normally. I do use, but I haven't showed you using that, and I'm quite confident with the e-file, especially with the new ceramic bits, because they're just brilliant. They don't cut you or anything like that, and they're really, really easy to use. This nail she wanted in sparkly glitter. This glitter is called Angel, and it's by Magpie, and she wanted the nail sugar in. So what we've done is we put white underneath to give it a nice bright base. Sorry, that was someone at the door and my dog going nuts. Sorry about that. So I carry on now, crystal glass, and cap the thumb, and then I'm going to start my filing. I think that's the last nail to be done. I can't remember, to be honest. So yeah, so that nail I was talking about, the one that she wanted sugar in, what I learnt is that it's a good idea to put a layer of glitter down and cap it first, so if some of the sugaring comes off, you've still got the same glitter underneath, which I think is a brilliant tip, really, because sugaring, you know, when she works behind a bar and she's very busy and she's going to knock a nail, so chances are some of that sugaring will come off at some point, so we've put the glitter underneath. Here I have no apex, no shape or nothing whatsoever. So I'm trying to go back now to give the nail a bit of strength and some shape. And again, I'm 10 beads. 10 bead Jane I should be called. Excuse my phone going off all the time. But I really did enjoy doing this, even though I was knackered and I can't feel my fingertips from all the sanding that I've been doing on that blooming floor. So I'm just going to cap this gorgeous glitter, this angel from Magpie. It's absolutely stunning, and it's so bright and sparkly and mixed with the other silvers. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. You'll see when I top coat them in a minute, you'll see how sparkly they really are. So here we go, I'm going to have a file. So my routine is left and right and free edge, left again, underneath, get those lines nice and straight, nice and sharp, up over the left side, over the top, down the other side and across the top. So that's kind of my same routine, which is the way you're taught when you do the Essential Nails course. It's a 5-step filing routine, and once you've kind of learnt it, you've learnt it. So I do the same on every nail. I've not videoed every nail for you because you would be asleep by the end, but you can just kind of get the gist of it. And obviously I've speeded this up a little bit for you, so it's not too boring. But yeah, the file is 180 grit. They were just ones that I used off eBay, nothing special, but they do the job. I do have lots of other files, NSI files, and other ones I can't remember off the top of my head. I have a drawer full of files. I'm always buying files and buffing blocks and one thing or another. So this nail was well out of shape and all bulky, so I decided to use my e-file and just get some of that bulk off, just to save time really. And I really do use the e-file mainly to go around the cuticle area, and you can get that really nice and flush next to the cuticle with that, because I find if you use a hand file, even if it's 100 grit, I'm a bit scared of that because I'm frightened of hurting your client's finger with it. So I kind of just do the rest of the nail with the file and then use the e-file around the cuticle. I've gone a little bit out of shot there, as usual. But yeah, hopefully there won't be too much more on filing for you to... God, I don't know where I'm putting this finger. I think she actually complained at one point because I bent her finger right back. And I said I'm used to using Handalina, and she never complains. There you go, I'm just going around that cuticle again just to kind of tidy that area up. Okay, so now we're going to do the sugaring on this ring finger. Both hands are the same, by the way. She wanted them both exactly the same. I did have a little white triangle tray. I can't find that anywhere, so I found this little pot which I thought would be ideal, but when I went to tip the glitter back in the bottle, it was all stuck to the plastic pot, so that didn't really work, but I didn't waste too much anyway. So this is the best bit. This is the reveal, those gorgeous stunning glitters and the white. Look how beautiful that is. That nail, I realised the apex was really, the nail was way too flat. So that nail may not last forever, but we'll see how she goes with it. And then I'm going to cure in my Sun 5 UV lamp for 60 seconds. And then I have some honey and milk, is it? Honey and milk, I'm not sure. Cuticle oil, which I'm just putting on now. And then that's the finished look. I hope you like them. If you like them, please subscribe, because I only have 37 and I am, you know, getting a bit more, but I would still like some more, please, if you would like, and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you very much. They are stunning. And don't forget, here's a couple of pictures of my dining room. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. No doubt I'll be doing another set very soon. Take care. Bye. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.